underwater. We already have a lot of stuff going on right here. The bus stop obviously still is got its sealant still instated and everything, and the realistic opening would most likely be around early 2025. But now it turns into a few years. Okay, Islanders, it's the next day here, and we're heading down to the Gold Coast today, Islanders, as we've told you. SKYPOINT is the main attraction today, and we're going to head all the way down to Surfers Paradise for that day. So hopefully you Islanders will be ready for this thrill of a lifetime right here, because you know it's time that you Islanders got to see something. Giving back to you Islanders. We do this just in case of you Islanders are not able to make them to the attractions yourselves, and that's why you have us to do it for you. Or if you want to know where it's located, then we can help you too. That's pretty much the whole intention of our mainland excursions here on Island Life. And Island Life Living in Poverty, which you are watching us in. This is the Living in Poverty. This is the Living in Poverty chapter that we're living in right now. We used to live in the regular Island life. I'll show you the work being done over at the ferry terminal, and then I'll see you at Redland Bay. Alrighty Islanders, we are here at Redland Bay. Therefore we're speeding out here. Oh, we are here. Alright. I know, I'm just out of there like a lightning bolt. There's always something going on, Islanders. Even with the service at peak capacity, Islanders, I still come out victorious. Alright, Islanders. I'll see ya, Islanders, later. Okay, so my friend's now driving and we're just on our way down to towards Surfers Paradise. We just stopped in at the BP and grabbed a few things there. I've obviously got dinner lined up for me, so I really didn't grab any refreshments from there. I only just bought a water and Coca-Cola. Well, why not? And yeah, and I bought some water because obviously it's a bit hot here in the summertime, so it's always good to keep hydrated. So yes, I just got some H2O from the service station BP. And now we're just on our way down to Surfers Paradise over at SKYPOINT, the tallest building at the Gold Coast. Okay, well, I'll see you when we get closer. Okay, so we're just entering Broadwater Beach, I believe. And are you serious? So yeah, we're at Broadwater Parklands here, and this person, whoever's driving this big vehicle here, just decides to cut in front of us at the last second right there. What an idiot. And there's the Broadwater Parklands right there on the left, as you can see. It's yeah, pretty iconic, especially for the Gold Coast. But now we're stuck behind this big truck-like thing that decides to just cut in front of everyone at the last second. Thinks it's okay to do that. There's the bathing pavilion right here at the Broadwater. G.R. Thompson Park is that place right there. And the Gold Coast Aquatic Centre is also located here as well. Now it was called South Coast, this city here, but unfortunately because of overinflation years and years ago, back in the 20th century, because everything was selling like hotcakes, they've had to raise prices on everything down there, and that's why it got nicknamed called the Gold Coast. And you know, ever since the 1950s, they've obviously renamed like the whole thing to the Gold Coast. So that's the Gold Coast that you see and know today. And you can actually kind of see, like, Gold Coast in Queensland is well known for the skyscrapers. It's the only, I think it's the only non-city that I know of that has skyscrapers all around. That's the Australia Fair Shopping Centre. I was there a few years ago. Yeah, but you can see Gold Coast seems to be probably one of the only few capital cities to have skyscrapers. Yeah, so one of the non-capital cities to have skyscrapers would be the Gold Coast. This is where you go to. And there's inflatable water. This is the Aqua Park. That's right. The Gold Coast Aqua Park. So I'm guessing that's what that is. So yeah, so we're obviously making our way very close to Surfers Paradise. That's our destination, Islanders. And yeah, you get to see lots of skyscrapers all around, Islanders. There's so many of them. And I know, because I was born in a hospital where there were skyscrapers all around. Well, ever since I was a kid, they've obviously built more and more skyscrapers around to replace the tired-looking old buildings, the old structures. So yeah, so if we zoom in, Islanders, look at that. You feel like that you're in a capital city when you look at this. You look at all the skyscrapers around you. It looks like as if you're in the capital city, doesn't it? Like I said, Gold Coast is one of the very few non-capital cities to actually have these. I'm sure there are others as well, but yeah, but Gold Coast happens to be one of the very few in Queensland, non-capital cities in Queensland, to actually have these tall skyscraper buildings. Now the spit is on the left.
We might just take a shortcut first.
Don't worry, Islanders, I'm looking up at the map.
Then we're going to do a turn right just over here.
I don't even know where we are now. The accuracy on this is terrible. Oh. No, you're actually going around the long way. Yeah, my friend's going around the long way, Islanders, because where he's going is absolutely the incorrect direction. But you do get to see a lot more of the Gold Coast here. Wow. You can see everything, Islanders. There is so much to see around here, around the Gold Coast. And then we got the Southport Yacht Club right over there. Look at that. Yeah, we're making this one. We're not stopping. Heck no.
And this is the start of the coastal drive.
Oh, the coastal drive.
As you head up to the Gold Coast. So
as you head towards the Gold Coast.
The surface, sorry.
So this is the main beach pavilion over there, Islanders?
Yeah, that used to be the main, yes.
That was actually the main beach pavilion.
Yeah, so this part here was like the main
This was
tourist,
the main
then it moved
tourist.
further south.
Yes. Down over to Burleigh. I'm pretty sure. Is that right, Burleigh?
Oh, before Burleigh, but just further south there.
Yes. Yeah, but now the main driving force now is Burleigh, actually. There's a lot of things going on down there. But yeah, Gold Coast has become a pretty big place for like people that, you know, beachies particularly. People that really like going to these beaches here, so that's what it is, I'm assuming. I'm not going to really make any good predictions here. And then we've got this holds up traffic right here.
I didn't think there was going to be something stopping that going, something further up.
Oh, there better not be a crash or something. No, the parking issues.
Oh,
And over here at the Gold Coast, at the Gold Coast, they have a similar issue to Redland Bay. There is barely any free parking around, except for the disability park spaces. But you can see that the Gold Coast, just like Redland Bay, has parking. And they're still building skyscrapers. And look, there's even still some under construction right now, Islanders. There are so many skyscrapers under construction. And look at the parking issue as well.
Yeah. And then one
the
day
parking
they'll
issue is
this
even
building,
worse.
Then they'll build another one there, bigger one there. All the small buildings, soon they'll get rid of this guy.
Denver Court.
Yeah, then they'll build another big one. So slowly.
Yeah, and parking's starting to become an issue here at the Gold Coast, particularly around Surfers Paradise here. Because this is an absolute disaster. And knowing everything that's been going on here, the last thing that any of these residents need is a disaster. It's the last thing on people's mind at this point. There's already a number of problems already that I do see. And it's very likely that they'll sell this and build a skyscraper on that too. So all these smaller buildings are going to be sold, demolished, and built for skyscrapers.
From the 1970s, they've been talking about they should not have put the skyscrapers so close to the beach because by 2 o'clock they cause a shadow on the beach.
Oh yeah,
they reckon they should have, if they had their time again, they would have done it 2 blocks back.
Yeah, but they didn't.
No, they didn't.
No, they just decided that, oh, we'll just put the skyscrapers coastal, not thinking about how it's going to shadow the beach. And actually, Sky Voyager, this was actually one of the locations on Sky Voyager.
Oh, yeah.
So in turn, this could potentially be an Island Life VR, Islanders. What do you reckon? I reckon it should be. Well, we could put Gold Coast down on the Island Life portfolio. And look at all the skyscrapers you can see, Islanders. There are so many tall buildings around here. Wow. Oh, that one's a big one. The Marriott building's enormous. But not as enormous as SkyPoint, Islanders. SkyPoint happens to be one of the tallest buildings at the Gold Coast. When you see how high that building is, it'll be breathtaking. You will obviously be in absolute shock just how tall that building will look. But yeah, look at how tall the Marriott building looks like though. Wow. It's actually quite surprising to see so many skyscrapers at the Gold Coast. But some of them do overshadow the beach. And then by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it will then overshadow the beach. So yeah, so the developers at the time, if they could go back again, they would probably build this like a few streets away. So it doesn't really overshadow the beach.
That's right.
But unfortunately, the damage is done. The damage has already been done. So they can't really go back now, can they? The damage is done. Yeah. Especially when you think about how many people are in the area now and living there full time. So unfortunately, there's no demolishing it now. It's too late.
Nearly there. Oh, just behind this big building is our building.
Oh yeah.
Just behind the Soul building is the one we're going to.
Oh yeah, that big tall building right there is yeah,
That's
we're
Soul.
behind that one.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? This building's taller than the SKYPOINT now?
It looks like it from this distance, but it's not. It's actually just that fraction smaller.
Oh, okay, so it's the second tallest building.
It just looks like it.
Yeah, it just looks like it. Okay, Islanders, there you have it. There's your answer. Okay, because you're probably wondering, oh my god, that is one of the tallest buildings I've ever seen on the Gold Coast. Well, no, it's not actually. Can be second highest.
Actually.
It just looks like that because of the angle that we are.
Because we've got a disability sticker.
Oh yeah, we do.
That's fine.
Okay, Islanders, what? Take a look at all the skyscrapers, Islanders. There are so many. Oh, look at that, the Gold Coast mascot. Let me get that Gold Coast mascot right here. Look at that. Look at that, Islanders. The Gold Coast mascot. How cool is that? I'm going to go around the long way, Islanders. Get back in front. Over here. Where is he? Well, he was going to go to the bathroom anyway. Cool. Yeah, I'll show you all here. 1963. The Age of Innocence. Well, this is what Gold Coast was well known for as well. 1963, the Age of Innocence. In the 60s, there wasn't much awareness of skin cancer or the need for sunscreen. But within 60 years, more and more people have been made well aware of skin cancer and the need for sunscreen. But back in the 60s, there was some little unawareness. Anyways, I'll see you when we keep moving. Okay, Islanders, we can move along now.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. Right, the one on the left. One that looks smaller on the left. That's the one that we're going to be over at. We're just passing some more of the Gold Coast beaches here. So we've got some lovely beaches along the Gold Coast.
Waves. Beautiful.
Yeah, this would be really good surfing weather. This would be really good waves for surfing. That's why Gold Coast is well known for surfing.
Where would you rather be anywhere else
but here?
but in Brisbane, you know? The best
Brisbane?
waters.
This is Gold Coast, not Brisbane.
Queensland. Queensland's the best.
Yeah, the Sunshine State. Particularly tropical Queensland, that's pretty much the Sunshine State throughout winter. And we've got juicy rentals. You used to see those up in Innisfail quite a lot and up in the north, up in the tropics. But yeah, the Gold Coast is well known for its surfing. Right here as well, there's lots of surfing locations along the Gold Coast, especially Surfers Paradise here. Just if you see the waves in the distance, Islanders, that is why Gold Coast is a really good place for surfing. Look, surf those waves, Islanders.
So beautiful.
Be ride the waves. That's what you would do. You would ride the waves. One of the tallest buildings along the Gold Coast here is SKYPOINT. We're going past a really tall building right now.
Soul.
Called Soul. Is that what it's called?
S-O-U-L. Soul.
Well, it's obviously got tenants like Peppers and Hyde.
Yep.
Paradiso.
Hotel.
Oh, Peppers is the name of the hotel. Okay. Yeah, but it's a really tall. Soul is a really tall building here along the Gold Coast. And it only comes in second place, just behind SkyPoint, I believe. And look at this, we've got wildlife along the Gold Coast here too. Yeah, badass. But look at that, you can see the waves now. Yeah, this is a perfect place to view the waves. It's right along this stretch here. You can see the waves all around. It's the best place. There's lots of other places that you can find as well. I'm just going to quickly jump through here and show you the waves. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Look at that. Surfboard design. It's not an actual surfboard, it's just a design, Islanders. But well, welcome to Surfers Paradise. You can see surfboards all around. There are people sheltering, there's people going in the water, there's people surfing.
But remember, only between the flags. See those people there? Most of them in the flags there?
Yeah, most of them are in the flags. That's because it's for safety, Islanders.
That's right.
It's for safety. They have the flags there so that the lifeguards can see them and make sure that everyone is obviously keeping within the distance there. That's what that's about. But yeah, you can see there's so many people in between those flags there. The lifeguards keeping an eye on them. And then they don't get washed away in a current or something, because that can happen, Islanders. There's been lots of cases of that around here. Don't feed the birds.
Peppers, Sol. Up there.
Oh yeah, Sol right there.
Peppers
Sol is actually the hotel.
brand, yeah.
It's the hotel brand that they've been using. Stuff like that. But you can kind of see already. If I was near the area, I definitely would be going for a dip along here. But I don't live around here. I'm only here I'm only here as a visitor. Kind of like a tourist type thing. Because the real location is Russell Island, and that's where I'm located at. So yeah, I can't really. Nice statue there. And there's Cafe. Back in 1967. There you go. Oh yeah, I'll let you Islanders read that. I'm not gonna bother going through that. But yeah, you can see there's like big waves all around here. That's why surfing's a really popular sport along the Gold Coast here, and there's so many people in the water too. Good place to go for a swim as well, as long as you swim between the flags. Just so the lifeguards keep an eye on you. I obviously keep in mind if you are between the flags, the lifeguards will definitely be looking out for you. That's why they exist. So that we don't get many deaths per capita. Alright. Okay. We have approached Laws and Hamilton Park. It's not very big though. It's not very big. Quite a small park compared to a lot of the big ones. Because you see there's a lot of big parks, but this is quite a small one. The park over near Corumba now, that is a big one. It's bigger than this anyway. It's a tiny park. Eileen Peters Park, right there. there's a lot of things going on around here. And just a lot. There's a construction site over there. Yep. We've got to keep rolling. No, if this building is along here, it's pretty far away. You can see what we're talking about. Gold Coast is enormous. It is absolutely enormous. Just like Brisbane, you could easily get lost at the Gold Coast if you're not familiar with the Gold Coast. I'm not very familiar with it, so alone I would be very, very, very lost around here. Up, that's the building that we're going to be in. That one right there, the one in the centre. What's the big idea? Ah, the person. Someone wants to park there.
Fighting over parking.
Fighting over parking, yeah. Well, at least no one flipped anybody off.
Right here.
Yep, over there. So, yep, we'll just go along here. I'm going to turn right here. Alright. Yep, down there. There's a really, really big building. That's the one, Islanders. That's the one we're going up. That one. That's the SKYPOINT. Now, of course, it's in the middle of a whole bunch of units and hotels and stuff like that.
What a shame, Sam. Look at that. There's a parking right there, spare one. Just on the opposite side there. Oh well.
And there's a claw right there. Or the KN, with the N being backwards.
And Nissan as well.
And Nissan, yeah, well, Nissan, I'm not really interested in their Nissans. Even though they're pretty reliable. But yeah, I'm not really bashing any automobile company. To each their own. You do you. That's how things roll, Islanders. Here we are. The big tall building looks truly enormous. It's even bigger than the other skyscrapers around Gold Coast. It's even bigger than the Seoul skyscraper over at the Peppers Hotel along the Gold Coast here. So along the coast here, there's so many places that you can see. It's just truly gargantuan, Islanders. It's a gargantuan place. Alright, well, see you inside.
3 stories per second in one of Australia's fastest elevators.
Look at how high we're going now. It's like we're in Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, which is the original film.
Next stop, level 77, SkyPoint.
Ah, level 77. That is pretty high.
When you exit and enjoy your visit.
So that's about, we're about 200 and something meters high now. So this is it, floor 77. Well, have a look at this. Look down there. They all look like little ants from down there. That's how you know how high this building can be. It's a very, very tall building here, Islanders. You can see it. You can even see the waves from over here from Q1. You can actually see just how tall the building actually looks. How cool is that? Well, you need to insert a $2 coin, but you can actually kind of see the views there. But look at all the skyscrapers they have over this side. They look tiny compared to this. Yeah, look at that, Islanders. There's people down there. There's skyscrapers down there, like much smaller than what we have. Hey, look down there. There's even a pool too. Imagine jumping down into that. Oh, no way. Too high. Take a look at that up there in the distance there. It's the Seoul skyscraper and Pepper's Hotel. And look at that, even the Marriott Hotel is even higher than that too. You can see so many skyscrapers all around. Of course, look at that. You can see all of the skyscrapers, even the ones in the distance. You should definitely experience this yourself. You have no idea. You obviously have no idea just how much you'll see, or how much you can see. Yeah. And I'll show you another angle. This is the other angle right here, but take a look. If you look there, that is literally some more of the Gold Coast from another angle. There's so many things down there. You can just see it. This is absolute paradise right here, Islanders, at its best. Am I right about that? At its best? The history along the Gold Coast here. So in 1950, they service holiday apartments and shopping arcades were built. The first high-rise on the Gold Coast, the Kinkaboo, was built in 1959 at Surfers Paradise. Then the high-rise boom continued during the 1970s, and the Gold Coast Airport was opened in 1981. The Gold Coast was officially named a Queensland Heritage Icon in 2005, and in 2018 the Gold Coast hosted the 2018 Commonwealth Games. And now the population is over 600,000, and it's one of the fastest growing regions in Australia. So that is the Gold Coast right there, Islanders, and there's even more. There's older Gold Coast history on the other side here. So in the past, before European settlement, the area was home to the local indigenous peoples. The first Europeans visiting were Timbergetters. The first township in Narang was surveyed in 1865, so the first fleet landed in 1788. In 1889, a train line was extended from Brisbane to Southport. Motor cars and road access brought more people to the coast, and a string of small beach towns formed, stretching from Labrador to Coolangatta during that time. And then in 1949, all the beach towns along the coast were joined to become the town of the Gold Coast in 1940. That is a very long time ago. And the SkyPoint climb is 270 metres above sea level. This is the history of paradise. So landscape and first people were from 40 to 65,000 years. So 65,000 years ago was when the first peoples and landscape was put in. The European settlement came in 1788. Seaside resort in 1865. In 1889, we're travelling to the coast. Motor cars on the coast road in the 1920s and 1930s. And then of course, South Coast was renamed to the Gold Coast in the 1940s and 50s. The tourist boom came in the 70s and 80s. Then it became a national icon in 2005, and now it's got a population of over 500,000 people, and one of the fastest growing regions in Australia to this day. And then we've got all of this culture right here. Look at that. There we go. Lovely. And then the people of paradise as well. Wow, you can see it all. But come down here for yourselves to experience it. So, SkyPoint seems to be a big hit. Would I recommend it? Yes. Yes, I would. Lovely place. Hey Islanders, so now that we've left SkyPoint, there's a BWS nearby.
We're all the way up there.
Yeah, we've gone all the way up to the 77th floor. And now we're in Surfers Paradise, Islanders. This is where the G-Link tram would be. Of course, this is a G-tram. That is something new. I've not gone on board that tram before. It would be pretty interesting to do that at some point. At some point, Islanders, I might do this. We may board the G-Link tram. In the future, I'm not going to bother doing it now. And in the future, Islanders, I promise. It's pretty cool to see those G-Link trams. Not ridden in those at all in my life. ever. Would you look at that? One of the last few night-out convenience stores still in existence. You don't see these anymore. So we used to have one at Vicky Point, but they closed down. But yeah, one of the last few still in existence. Looks nice. Yes, deepest apologies there, my friend, for doing that. Some benches there. And you see these rail lines right here? That's the tram line right there. The G-Link.
Used to be two-way traffic coming down with cars.
Yeah, it used to be filled with cars, but now it's a tram line. There's two tram lines. There's one that goes to Helensvale, and the other one goes to Broadbeach South. Is that it? Broadbeach South?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's just hard memorising things islands because of the lifelong amnesia thing. I'm not sure what it really is, but I suppose after that CT scan I'll find out. And yeah, you can see right here that these tram lines are just everywhere. In 2013 they obviously put in these tram lines here and put them into service pretty much. So it's really good to see that they are, whatever the case. And yep, we're going past some of these international kitchens. We've got an Indian restaurant, a European restaurant. Toy Box Gentlemen's Club. Thai massage is going. Goodbye.
Oh, that's good.
Goodbye, Thai massage. Where are we going? Which way? And where are we going? This way or that way? This way? Paradise Towers. Look at that, old-time photos are celebrating 40 years since it was established in 1982. And if you see that right there, Islanders, it's the infamous Steve Supermarkets. They even have them here. Got the Aussie Girl gift shop. This is the Australian gift shop. Looks like it's closed currently. The Red Cross, that's Red Cross. Got a chemist as well. The new Thai massage now. Okay, it looks like we found out where they are now. Right here. It's a new place. They used to be over there. Like over there, but it's been demolished. The Island. Like the Island Bar and Restaurant. The Island. Okay. So much to see, Islanders. Especially the island. Never been there before. Yeah, this is a surface paradise. As of January 2023. There's the Novotel right there. They're all doing something we're not allowed to. Maybe we're all the time in the world we don't. Right, now we can. They broke the rules. Novotel, Islanders. Well, that was quick. You get halfway there, it turns to flashing red. It's when you don't cross, you don't start to cross there. Because of these, because of this mob. It tries to stop you. Okay? some should use their indicators. Otherwise people are not going to have any idea. Got the Korean charcoal barbecue butter. Gone. Priceline Pharmacy. Huh? What slingshot? There's no slingshot anywhere.
That thing up there, there's a ball attached to those ropes and it goes zoom, slingshots up in the air.
I'm not allowed to. Most definitely not allowed to. Now my friend's just mentioning this slingshot thing. We're not allowed to do that, Islanders. At all. Hey, where are we going? Go this way? Alright. Look at that, you can get Copenhagen ice cream. Copenhagen, that's in Denmark. Isn't it Copenhagen's in Denmark? Oh, it's somewhere in Europe. There's the information in booking center. Hashtag play Gold Coast. Yeah, hashtag play Gold Coast. Islanders, I just found a... Take a look. That's a Baskin Robbins. Islanders, I just found a Baskin Robbins. Oh my goodness. OMG, Islanders. OMG, OMG, OMG. Take a look here. I found it. A Baskin Robbins. Oh, yes. OMG Islanders, I'm so excited. I just found a Baskin Robbins. Okay. Look at that. Ooh. This is where we'll be coming really soon. We're going to Ripley's Believe It or Not. Very, very soon. So be prepared to be amazed for what will happen. Okay, let's keep it moving. Paradise Sense was right there. You can go to time zone and zone bowling. The -18 gelato and ice cream store is there too. Kiosk.
Really expensive.
And look at that. Actually, a unicorn there too. Nice. But this is paradise right here, Islanders. The real paradise of the Gold Coast. Paradise for surfers too. I mean, Hungry Jack's, McDonald's. What more could you want, Islanders? There's Hungry Jack's, the Macca's, Time Zone. What else could you want, Islanders? There's nothing more that you can ever ask for. We're coming back to Surfers Paradise. Alright, Islanders, you know what to do. Look at the waves. Alright, Islanders. Cross. Here's the waves. Take a look, Islanders. There's the Union of Surfboards. The surfboards have united. Surfboard Union.
electric garbage truck.
Wow. The electric garbage truck. We are gc.com.au. Find out more about the Gold Coast. Going past the Seoul skyscraper, Pepper's Hotel. Waves. Some people are still sun-tanning. Barobi, the Gold Coast 2018 mascot, the 2018 Commonwealth Games.
Feet in the water?
I don't think so.
Oh, why not?
Well, we just went past the opening for a start. And I got shoes on.
Yeah, I'll take his shoes off.
And have my feet cook on the sand.
Yep. And then run, and then run to the water, and then come back in. Roll your pants up.
Well, I'm recording at the moment, so I can't really do that now, can I?
Where do we pass? I think somewhere next to
Further ahead.
something next to the toilet.
Revise the location, you should find it. I'm going to go along the sand. See you soon. Show you all on a little closer view of the waves. Yes, I've got shoes on, Islanders, I'm okay. I can do this. Fine. Look at the waves. There's so much to be seen that can be seen from over here. It's just absolutely believable. Ta-da! Lots of waves. Elkhorn Avenue. There's the flags. Swim between the flags, people. On the water. Swim between the flags. Lifeguards can see you between the flags. They're not going to rescue you if you're outside of them. If you're outside the zone, they won't see you. At all. Hoodies. There it is. I found it. Okay, Islanders, well, we're going to head back to the car now. And I'll see you at Redland Bay, probably. Here we go, everyone. Going over to the Redland Bay Roll of Honour. This was the members of the Redland Bay sub-branch from the Great War, 1914 to 1919. You Islanders can look at it for yourselves. But now we're going to the marina. And I'll see you at Russell. Okay, Islanders, we're here at Russell Island now, and we're making our way back to the family office. Over there. Far ahead I am. I'm so far ahead that 7 more people could be fitted into there. That's how quick I am. So quick you can add more people into that lineup. What's going on here? A lot of things going on, Islanders. A lot. Over there, there's always something going wrong, of course. But for some reason I can't put my finger on it though. Why is it so busy? Now that's just the only thing I can't seem to put my finger on. It's that reason. Look at the sign. Sign is still not up, and they took down the old one a while back, and they haven't put the new one up yet. When are they going to do that? Still got a mile of room to move. That's how quick I am, Islanders. My friend's nowhere to be seen. Oh well. Anyways, Islanders, that is the end of the episode. So thanks for watching this episode of Island Life Living in Poverty. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll talk with all of you Islanders tomorrow. See ya! Don't forget to click below and subscribe to the official Island Life YouTube channel.